What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nova Break. I am Limitsbreak, Shopnovabreakdotcom, Limitsbreak.com, and today we are opening up Final Fantasy Legacy Collections, not to be confused with Magic the Gathering. This is the Final Fantasy TCG. I'll dive into that in a second, but first I want to show off the drip. This is the only Final Fantasy stuff that I actually have as far as clothing goes. It's a Chocobo apron. I believe it's from Final Fantasy 14. So I'm rocking that today because we're about to cook on this opening. And of course, a little bit about Final Fantasy TCG for those of you who may not know. I'm not heavy into it. I don't know if I've ever opened it on the channel. Maybe? Question mark? If I have, it's been so long that I don't even remember. So these boxes, nice small type box, good color scheme, Warrior of Light, good artwork. This box right here comes with 20 packs. It's available on the shop for $70. Market was like $100 before they printed more of them. Now it's gone down a little bit, but these are pretty popular in the Final Fantasy community, actually. And I think it's because this is the first ever special set of sorts for Final Fantasy, because they went back and they reprinted a bunch of cards with signatures and different styles from all their best cards throughout their entire history. So that's why it's called the Legacy Collection. Hopefully to be able to open more of this kind of stuff on the channel. But yeah, these are pretty nice boxes. I did rip one in the Discord the other night with the community because they came in and I just couldn't help myself. But nice, clean quality here. The thing about Square and their Final Fantasy card game is the quality control is always actually very top tier. And of course, I'm not going to say too much, but I do have a particular chase in mind for this set. But there's 20 packs right here, and of course, similarly in box size, we have the Gem 2 video, which probably just released prior to this. Should release just prior to this, that has a similar box size, 5 less packs, about I think it's 4 per pack versus this one being 5 per pack, and different hit rates. I don't know enough about Final Fantasy to sit here and tell you what the hit rate is supposed to be like with these cards. All I know is that I love Final Fantasy, I have a deep appreciation for it, and the quality control of Final Fantasy is significantly better than most. I will definitely say that. I'll have other things to say, but let's start. Man in Black. This is from 4. Stiltskin. Uh-oh, I just pulled all the cards. The backs have a lot of texture on them. They get stuck on each other very easily, if you can see right there, the example. Mana and Onion Knight Hollow. Every pack is going to have a hollow there. Obviously, not all created equal. And that's the thing about Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy TCG in general, is that sometimes they do those like in-game renderings of the artwork and they're not particularly great. And some of the commons are better artworks than some of the cards that they produce because of that art style. But of course, I'm having trouble here. Renoa, dope artwork, dope character. If you know anything about Final Fantasy, Renoa is her. Final Fantasy VIII, great character. An actual good holo. Unlike some of them, the worst ones to me are those in-game, cutscene turn into cards type of deal. Glaciella, that's Brave Exvius, don't know too much about that. Gwaine, that's a pretty solid card. Gramis, I haven't seen one quite yet. Mute from Tactics Advance, I remember Mute. Solid artwork as well. Into Refia, okay, from 3. This is a nice card. I remember seeing this card in the past. Definitely a reprint, but very nice holo and a good artwork. So that whole entire pack did not have one of those poorly done cards that I'm speaking of, because Final Fantasy's art, when it hits, it hits. Like, there's some really dope artwork, but then there's also a few head scratchers in there as well. So I'll let you know when we come up on one of those. Magissa, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, from 5. Not too familiar with your game. Yag Rosh, We have Noctis. This is a really, really solid card. Sure, we got some Noctis fans out there. Corel, another nice card with a great artwork. And this is a common. It does have a holo version. I have seen it. Into, yo, Chaos. Full art. This is sick. This is sick. Tell me that that's not just like, you know, there's a lot of different art styles out there, but you know, this is just it's a nice style. Okay. It's a nice style, nice artwork, a beautiful full art, a legend rarity. I'm not too familiar with all the different rarities and what that means. And I have no idea what any of the monetary value of these cards are. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. That card, maybe it's worth a lot. I have no idea. But, you know, I am trying to put Final Fantasy on the map a little bit, share it with everybody, and get more eyes on it because, you know, I love Final Fantasy. And that's always been one of my goals on this channel is to try. The keyword is try. Setzer, Final Fantasy VI. Little, you know, Gamba throws cards. I haven't thrown any cards yet. All right, here we go. Ooh, Sephiroth, non-holo. Nice artwork, though. Iroha, Sahagin Chief. Yuna. Oh, Yuna. That's my chase. Yuna is my chase. Leviathan full art. Okay. Another full art. Another solid card. I'm still rocking with that Chaos, though. That Chaos card is crazy. I don't know if there's like a certain amount of full art, like hit rate on each box. I have no idea, but we're just going to keep it rolling. Grahatia from Final Fantasy XIV. Rykard from Final Fantasy II. Cater Type 0. Never finished Type 0. And I'm kind of spoiling it right there. We have Delusory Warlock. And Merylweb, gosh, that card, you know, we could actually probably throw that one away. Not a Merylweb fan. Come on, give me the card here. There you go. It's the holo is in the fourth card. I do know that much, and I'm trying to get the final card to the back here. Ramza. Dope card, Final Fantasy Tactics, one of my favorite RPGs. Yuffie, holo, another solid hit. I don't know if the signed Yuffie is in here as a reprint. I'm not 100% sure. I just know that my particular chase is in here, and it is signed, and it is beautiful, and if hopefully we hit it. Ixion, Flan, shout out Flan in Discord. Oh my gosh. Coca-Cola. Oh, that was the last one. Diana. Wait. Did I not pack trick it? This is a sick card. This whole like Queen King dynamic that they had on some of their cards is a really sick. Really, really like this card. This would be awesome in a full art. Diana holo. I guess I didn't pack trick or what? Come on. One from the back. Here we go. The Emperor. Duke Goltana, Final Fantasy Tactics, Leviathan, Lumina, and to a Zoo full art, another really sick artwork from a mob. Some of the mobs have some of the best artworks. It's actually kind of crazy. I really like that full art Zoo. Next pack is going to be Ahriman. I might have said that completely wrong. Don Corneo, Sleazeball, Irwin, Verena into a Chibi Vincent. Yeah, not so. Oh yeah, just to mention this right here. Like this is one of the characters. It's from Final Fantasy 11. They just essentially taken a screenshot of the character and turned it into a card. Not a huge fan of those. The Chibi cards are hit or miss for me. Some of them are kind of cool, but none of them are particularly great to me. But Chibi Vincent, not too shabby. Legacy collection continues. We're still working on our first 20 packs and we got 20 more. This might be a long one, so strap in, folks. I'll try to speed up the process here. Boom, bam, bop, bam. Ico, full art. Pretty solid card. I have a feeling that this one's worth a little bit. I feel like Ico probably popular. Final Fantasy 9 is popular. I feel like that one might be worth a little bit, but I have no idea. Next up, we have Goblin Wattrel Lock, holo, followed by Alize. Try to speed it up just a little bit. I know we got a lot of packs left, and I don't want it to be too long of a video. Aerith, Sid of Clan Goalie, not a full art, just a regular holo with a Bart's behind. Yeah, because I'm getting freaking, my mouth is getting dry from yapping here. We got Sarah, Final Fantasy 3, King Tycoon 5. Some solid artworks in here, definitely. Most characters I know, some of them I'm like, oh, yo, okay. All right, I don't care what this card is worth. This is sick. Tidus, OG, like his OG art style in concept. Tetsuya Nomura. Oh, image illustrator. Character design was Tetsuya Nomura, but his image illustrator is Yoshitaka Amano. But the original design, Tetsuya Nomura. So this is a super, super solid full art to me. I don't know what it's worth. I feel like it's worth something, but I don't really care. Probably gonna consider grading that one just out of my own, personal collection. And then we have Chocobo, the early rendition of Chocobo. God, this thing looks terrifying. That Tidus card is so sick though. That's a highlight for me right there. Matter of fact, we have Izel, Holo, Warrior Light, a regular Warrior Light. My first time seeing this card. So actually, while we have this here, regular Warrior Light, look what I have. I have a Warrior of Light, full art, PSA 10 from Nightmares. One of my favorite cards from the polls of Final Fantasy in the past, and of course I have solidified it as a slab forevermore for me to keep because I love the card so much. Let me just sleeve. I'm gonna sleeve this Tidus, set this over here. I'll sleeve the cards. I'll probably sleeve all of them later at some point, but I want that Tidus to be there because I want you guys to see it in the background. That is the hit so far for me. Okay, I don't even know how to pronounce this thing right now, but we have another full art. Last pack of this box, and then we move on to the second one. And we have Lady of Antiquity, Holo. All right, next stack of packs right here. 20 more packs to go, and we're gonna keep it pushing pretty fast. We have Yazuki, Holo. Gonna get the stack a little bit closer to me. And we have Luso from Tactics Advance 2, full art. Not too shabby. I haven't actually played Tactics Advance 2. I own a sealed copy of Tactics Advance 2. It's in my totes, and I have not played it yet. Boom, Shinju. Ooh. We got a little waifu action here from Shinju. Not a full art though. Not a full art. I don't know if Shinju has a full art. Boom, Ahriman Amaterasu from Final Fantasy Explorers. Interesting. Don't think I ever played that. Next is boom, Bellius from Mobius. Bellius is also from Final Fantasy 12, but I guess they credit that to Mobius, I suppose. Maybe it's just that specific artwork. Not really sure. Boom, Waltril, Holo. There's a regular Tidus right there. The difference between the Holo and the regular card is you can kind of see some of the more details before they go to that, very that's not translucent. I don't know. The very silvery background. X-Death, Holo, solid card with a little Cecil behind it. Come on, signed Yuna. I need a signed Yuna card. That is my chase, signed Yuna. Boom, Parome, I'm not even sure who that is. Pictology, never played it. That's a full art though. And boom, Roche, full art from Final Fantasy VII. Shinra logo in the background is pretty dope. Don't really care too much about Roche, if I'm being honest. I don't. The character is kind of annoying, although somewhat redeemable in Rebirth for those who have played Rebirth. And boom, we have Garuda, Final Fantasy III version. Next is this whole entire side tour right there. So we have boom, Delusory Warlock. Next is boom, Balthier full art. And I love Balthier, but his Final Fantasy Tactics style, I don't really care too much for it, although I do traditionally like the art style of the Tactics games, if that makes any kind of sense to you guys. Just, you know, flooding with my opinion here. Coca-Cola Holo. We have about 6 packs left, and we are wraps. So no signed cards yet. We have Hien from Final Fantasy 14. Come on, please. Please, please, please. Visalis? However the hell you say that, from Brave Exvius. Come on. Boom. Oh no. Aracia Alracia full art, man. Can I trade it in, please? That ain't it. That ain't it, guys. Come on. Selfie full art. They use, that looks like her model from Kingdom Hearts, but obviously it says Final Fantasy 8 on there. We have 3 packs left. The final stretch here. Are we going to get something? Oh, okay. Okay. A Renoa full art. Oh, there's the Yuna. Oh my god, if the Yuna was signed in holographic full art. Oh my god. This is the Yuna right here. The Gull Wings Yuna, Final Fantasy 10. I don't know why it doesn't say 10-2 up there, but it says 10. This card in a signed is the one I'm looking for. I love Renoa though. Renoa is a solid card. Probably my second favorite pull so far, besides the Tidus. Oh man. Ironic that I would get the Renoa and the Yuna was right there in the back. We have Restrictor Holo. Restrictor Holo. And for our final pack, come on. Boom. Melusine from Final Fantasy V. Not 100% familiar with the character, don't particularly remember, but that's it. That's all 40 packs, 2 Legacy Collection boxes. I don't know the value, but I do know from the previous night that all of the boxes I opened actually had really good value in them. So if value is an issue to you when it comes to purchasing these boxes, then I think that they are pretty damn solid in terms of their returns. You're getting what you pay for. Other than that, I've really enjoyed them, and I will probably DJ and rip a couple more in Discord later on after this recording. So don't mind me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you want to pick some of these up, go to Novabreak.com, check them out. I will see you guys again soon. Peace.